Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. I'm glad to welcome all the members to the audit meeting for North South Syndrome Fight and representative from this company. Thank you all for attending today's meeting. So as you all know, I'm your Miss Chairwoman and my name is AISYA NADIRAH. So Miss Secretary, do we have enough quorum to start the meeting?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we already have enough quorum for this meeting.
All right, that's good. Before we start our meeting, can you all introduce yourself first?
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is IMAN SORAYA BINTI HAZALAN as an assistant auditor, and here we have sales manager SOFEA from North South Syndrome Berhad.
All right, nice to meet you all. Okay, let's start our discussion. Are there any apologies for absence in today's meeting, Ms. Husna?
Everyone in this meeting has successfully attended for this meeting session.
All right, thank you, Ms. Husna. Now, can we proceed with our objective for today's meeting? Ms. IMAN, can you please read the objective for today's meeting?
Yes, Miss. Okay, our objective for today's meeting is first, to do assessment on North South Syndrome Berhad internal control system. The second one is to analyze weaknesses in the internal controls of North South Syndrome Berhad. Next, to analyze the implication from the weaknesses. And the last one is to provide improvement suggestions to North South Syndrome Berhad.
All right, thank you, Ms. IMAN. Does anyone want to start with the questionnaire?
Can I start, Miss?
Sure.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Husna. As I was responsible for company's management, I will answer the question that you guys gonna ask me.
Okay. For the first question is, are these policies and procedures support internal control?
Yes, we follow the policies throughout our service here.
The next one is cash on hand and in transit safeguarded from theft and fraud.
No, it is because the foreman has an authority to set up the wages system to issue temporary employee members.
Sorry for interrupting, but I think I just found out some weakness during Miss Ain's explanation. Can I start, Miss?
Yes, you may, Ms. Husna.
Thank you, Miss. For the first weakness that I have figured in the North South case is false or dummy workers may be added to a company's payroll. Employee logs for employees that do not assist will be created by the supervisor. Pay is made automatically based on the number of hours performed. This will affect North South Syndrome Berhad in a higher risk, as this will allow for the foreman to set up a previous employee onto the wages system, as he has authority to issue temporary employee numbers. This will allow him to collect cash wages such as bonus.
I understand and I also agree with your statement, Ms. Husna. I think the wages office should cross-check the employee list against the personnel reports of approved employees. Any new workers, in fact, should be checked in this manner before being paid. An individual outside of the compensation department, such as the personnel department or the chief accountant, should double check the list of workers on the payroll for consistency. This person should sign the list of net payments and certify that it is right.
All right, so we have analyzed the first weakness and came out with the effect and suggestion. Next, should we proceed with the second part of the questionnaire?
Yes, miss. Okay, and the next one is, are changes to allowances and deductions properly approved?
No, as there is no check to ensure the calculation of gross pay and deduction by the computer are accurate.
Next, is there a periodic check by independent staff?
Yes, it does.
Are the clock cards or timesheet used to record employee attendance properly?
I'm sorry to interrupt. From what I've heard just now, I think I found the second witnesses. May I proceed with it?
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
miss.
Yes.
So there seems to be no audit in place to ensure that the hours reported in the computer system correspond to the hours worked. If company does not make a change, it might increase threat to the North-South syndrome height, as some workers choose to not do their job or task while getting their salaries paid in. Therefore, this may be cause for employees to check in and check out at any time they like, as they are as there are no secure control in accurate time attendance data. This will also produce an employees who are irresponsible and disobedient to the task given. Does everyone agree with my statement?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
All right, next. Does anyone have a recommendation for witness that was told by me just now?
I have one, miss. I would like to recommend to ensure that the hours served by each employee are correct. A list of hours worked by each employee should be printed from the computerized wages system and signed by the site foreman. The computerized wages system should print a list of workers present during the day, and the foreman also should sign the list to ensure its accuracy.
All right, Ms. Hain, thank you. Okay, let's continue. Ms. Iman?
Miss Ain, did the supervisor control the worker on each site?
Yes.
We proceed to the question number 7. Should the supervisor distribute the money themselves?
No, this is to ensure that there has no fraud in wages issue.
Are the department procedure in a place to ensure that overtime hours are planned or controlled?
Yes, it is.
Is there a segregation of duties in the company?
No, as the wages clerk do the amendment to holiday and illness, this will affect other staff members' pay.
Did the workers use their unique employee numbers every day, Miss Ain?
Yes, there are.
Question 11. Did the company use bank transfer advice for employee salaries?
No, as place cash into wages packets for each employee along with a handwritten note of gross pay, deductions, and net pay.
Did we do the amendment in computerized wages system for employee records?
Yes, we do.
Next question is, the wages rates deduction should be obtained from personnel records?
Yes, it is.
Is leave and absence through sickness properly controlled?
Yes, we already have control over that matter.
Are the number of employees amounts paid are adequately recorded and authorized?
Yes, it's already recorded.
Did the company produce the net cash payment for each employee, Ms. Ain?
Yes, the person that in charge has produced the net cash payment.
We move to question 17. If there has misappropriate any wages that not claimed?
Yes, there is. I noticed that gross pay inflated by wages department staff. Do you notice it, Ms. Iman?
I wasn't realized about this, but I will work on this issue.
Okay, all right, Ms. Iman. But I want to let you know that this kind of action might increase fraud and risk in the company as the wages clerk do the wages brackets for each employee along with a handwritten note of gross pay, deduction, and net pay. I would like to suggest we should use the computerized payroll system to generate pay slips for each employee with details such as hours work, gross, and net wages. The employee can also double check that the cash break corresponds to the net payment shown on the payslip.
Thank you for the suggestion, Miss Ain. We will take it and implement it to the company. So I will proceed to the next question, which is, did the payslip is being generated by the computer systems to reduce the error in deduction and gross pay? Gross.
No, as there is no check to ensure the calculation is correct.
Question number 19. Did the company use the right method in overtime calculation?
Yes.
We move to our last question. Is the staff aware of the policy for accepting electronic payment?
No, they are not, as they had used to deliver the cash stuff by using pay packet beside online banking.
Right. That's all. I think we have met for today's meeting objective, which is we have asked all the questionnaire for 4 areas of internal control system. But not only that, we have overcome all the weaknesses in internal control of North-South Sendirian Berhad and figured the implication of all the weaknesses, and we have also given our suggestion for this company to improvement in internal control. I hope with all the suggestions we have given, South neighborhood will be better and no longer experience a decline in sales and profit, as well as an increase in irrecoverable debts. So since there are no longer other things to add, I guess that's all for today's meeting. I'm glad that we managed to finish this meeting on time. Well then, thank you for your participating in this meeting. The meeting has ended.
All right, thank
Thank
you,
you, Miss.
Miss. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.